Hello, what's up, everybody? This is Keith Lee, filmmaker. Um, Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching, thank you. Welcome to my world of independent filmmaking and the daily life of an independent filmmaker. Well, today is January the 5th, and we got to start filming today, and I could say that I was happy. All right. I was happy. Everything came out the way we wanted it to. We took our time today. And that's another thing about filming is that you got to take your time because the scene might comes up and then you're gonna rush it, and if you rush it, you're gonna miss something. I know you'd be anxious if you are a filmmaker. I know you'd be anxious to get the shot, but try to hold in there. I'm not the best one on best advice I'm giving about. I'm not the best one about giving advice on, you know, holding how long you should or you shouldn't, because sometimes at the end of the shot I hold it for a few more seconds to let it go, and then I call cut just to make sure I got what I needed. And today I was working with my cousin Dijon Bennett, aka Sam Raw. He plays Malik, the father, and I worked with his son today, Malik Jr., who goes by Lit J, and his name is Julius Bennett. I could say that he's a very talented artist, and also my cousin. Been working with him and his dad for many years, and their sister. She's a talented artist as well. Her name is Natalia Bennett. She plays star in the West Coast today. This series that we're filming right now, we're making sure that we try to complete it for you guys to see. Well, we're going to complete it in 2025 for sure. Not that many more days left of filming. So we're right now we're kind of like winding down. But today's scene was really heartfelt, so we had to get the timing down right, get the angles down right, try to make sure that we could do it the best we could with what we could, while we could. I mean, it's not any pressure at all to try to complete your project because you have all the time in the world basically because you set the dates. And if you set the dates and you do your pre-production right, then you shouldn't have any problems except for things that might come up to where you don't have a prop, then you might have to change that prop. You might want to change some of your dialogue sometimes. There's different scenarios on set while you're making your independent movie that'll come up. Like one that came up today was we improvised the scene, which we didn't have it in the script, but we added it today, and it came out very well. I mean, I'm satisfied with it, but you still got to keep going and pushing because it's not, like I said, a marathon. Filmmaking, I mean, like I said, filmmaking is not a sprint; it's a marathon. And today we put in a lot of work. We put in overtime today. I mean, we hit our montage shots where we got to use the Oculus Rift. So that was exciting. So you guys will get to see that. And we got the dialogue down packed. Everybody was on point from the rehearsals that we had did over the past few weeks and stuff. So kudos to us tonight, I'd like to say. And if you guys ever have any problem with your actors, just pull them to the side, talk to them, describe what you're trying to get, what you need from them. If you need to be, more involved in the script because it's dramatic, then you might have to talk to them about what it's about and what it means, and so that you can bring that emotion out of them, whether it's a crying scene or just dropping one tear scene or however you want that scene. Sometimes you have to pull your actor to the side and talk to them, and almost like a pitcher and what is that? The catcher. The pitcher and the catcher. Sometimes when the pitcher's messing up, the catcher has to go up there and talk to him, get him right back in place, and get his confidence back up, and you knock it out. But everybody's confidence on this movie set is really strong. So everybody is coming together, is gelling, from the cameraman to the sound guy. We all are putting in overtime to what we can to make this the best we can. So today was just really about, glad we had our pre-production straight. That's what I'll say. Because Without that, you won't be starting on time. Also, make sure you have your list too. You got to have your list of all your props that you're going to be using that day, because you don't want to forget about any props. You don't want to forget about any cords, batteries, lights, or anything. Like today, we had to hold off on filming a little bit because we didn't have one of our SD cards that we were using today, so we had to wait for the cinematographer to go back to his house and then come back and then start filming. But those are just little things, and sometimes those little things turn into big things if you live far away from your shooting location. But luckily enough for us, we were blessed that he didn't live far from the location that we were shooting at today, so our cinematographer, he made it back on time, and that was a blessing, because if you wouldn't have been able to get that SD card or the sound card today, we wouldn't have been able to film nothing. And also, something else that happened today, we had forgot our something we were recording on our sound card, so we had to improvise and get another sound card and put that sound card in. So we'll be using the sound card that we used and dumping the audio files into the computer, but it was a separate sound card, so we had to pivot and use that. And that's what I was telling you. If you're a filmmaker, you have to be able to adjust on the fly, right there on the moment, because the moment and the time is crucial, because time is going by, it's getting later, and you want to make sure that you adjust it to what you need it to, because you got to move things around. Maybe the lighting is not where it's supposed to be at, and you have to readjust the lighting, readjust the camera angles. There's certain things that you have to do. And usually when I get on set, we do a quick rehearsal, and we do a quick run through 2 or 3 times, and then we start with action and run it. But usually we do a few rehearsals, and sometimes we get it in one take, and we'll take that one if we know it in our hearts that it's good in one take. We'll take that one take. But you still, sometimes you'll get that one take and you'll say, yeah, we'll keep that, but let's do it again though. Let's shoot it again. Take 2, take 3. Yeah, you never know. Some people even be hitting take 15, take 17. I mean, it's a lot of different type of filmmakers, and it make you do it over and over and over and over and over until you get it right. But that's the thing of filmmaking. You'd want to do it over and over and over until you got it right, because why else put out some work that you're not even have your heart into just to put it out? And that's not what this is about. It's about putting out what you love and what you want to do and what you want to present to the world and what you want the world to see and what you want the audience to see and feel. And you only get one opportunity to doing that when you're shooting your movie. So you have to take each opportunity like it's a blessing and like it's a real gift from God, because not a lot of people get to even make an independent movie on any level. Like I said before, this is my 4th one, and this is the West Coast today. An American Dream is just a dream, and it's about the underrepresented minorities, and we're giving a voice to the voiceless. So we're trying to bring this series to you guys this year. So we're gonna be looking for production deals, try to see what's up with these different companies. Not gonna say any names right now, but we do have a couple of people that we will be talking to after we release this. Well, not release it before. We're gonna go talk to some people before, after it's done editing and it's ready to go, because there are some people right now that's interested already. So we shot one, the West Coast American Dream, and that's on Amazon Prime. And so we're doing part 2, which is the West Coast and American Dream is just a dream. Well, the West